It is 3 o'clock in the morning. You earn $20,000 every single month. By all social standards, Ustaz, you are a winner, a true success. But why does it feel like a life sentence? The silence in this luxury apartment is deafening, and the weight on your chest is becoming unbearable. The expensive objects surrounding you are not rewards for your hard work. They are the iron bars of a golden cage that you have built yourself. You spent a decade climbing the ladder, only to find that the higher you go, the more trapped you become by the very things you desired. Your days are a blur of meetings, contracts, and constant demands. You are running a race that has no finish line, fueled by caffeine and pure anxiety. In the mirror, you see a stranger, a high-income professional who has everything the world admires, yet possesses none of the peace that he actually needs. Time is the only currency that truly matters, yet you are trading it all away for status symbols that stop shining the moment you buy them. You tell yourself it is for them, for their future, but you are absent from their present. The golden cage is stealing your most precious years. The city below glows with a million lights, each one representing another person chasing the same ghost of success that has currently captured your soul. Tonight, the realization hits hard. $20,000 a month is a lot of money, but it is also the price of your total disappearance. This is the nightmares of $1 million asset. This is the moment you realize that your lifestyle has become your most demanding and cruel employer. Let us analyze the paradox of high income versus fixed costs. Most people think earning more is the solution, but it often becomes the primary problem. You start with $20,000. It looks like a fortune on paper, but watch how quickly this mountain of gold turns into a molehill. First, the government takes their share. 35% vanishes before you even see it. Your $20,000 is now down to just $13,000. Next, the mortgage on that penthouse or suburban mansion. $5,000 a month just to keep a roof over your head in the right neighborhood. Then comes the private school for the kids and the lease on the German luxury cars. You are paying for an image of success every month. Add in the high-end groceries, the club memberships, and the designer clothes. You call it living well, but I call it raising your break-even floor. After all the necessities of your status are paid, you are left with almost nothing. You are working harder than ever just to stay even. This is the hedonic treadmill. As your income increases, your expenses rise to meet it. You are running faster, but you aren't getting any further. If you stop running for even a second, you will fall. You are one bad month or one lost contract away from a total financial collapse. The break-even floor is the minimum amount of money you need to survive. If your floor is 19,000, you are effectively a high-paid slave. You don't own your assets. Your lifestyle owns you. Every new luxury you add is a new chain that binds you to a job you hate. Most people choose the watch, but the watch only tells you how much of your life you have already traded away for a piece of metal. You see people rushing to work in their expensive cars, all trapped in the same cycle. They are all working for their vibe, not themselves. Real power is not having a high income. Real power is having a low cost of living while maintaining a high capacity for generating wealth. The person with the low floor can survive any storm. The person with the $19,000 floor is living in a house of cards during a hurricane. Are you working for your freedom, or are you just working to pay for the maintenance of your own personal prison cell every single month? We have been lied to. We were told that spending more is the reward for earning more. In reality, spending more is the punishment for success. If you can't lower this floor, you will never be free, no matter how many millions you earn. The cage will just get bigger and shinier. It is time to stop being a high-income nomad and start becoming a master of your own financial destiny. Let's redefine what wealth actually means. Wealth is not about what you can buy. It is about what you can walk away from without fear or hesitation. It is about choice. If you can't say no to a toxic client or a soul-crushing project because of your bills, you aren't wealthy. You are just a servant. True freedom is the ability to say no to anything that compromises your integrity or your time. This is the ultimate luxury in modern society. We spend our lives trying to impress people we don't even like with money we haven't truly earned yet. It is an exhausting, hollow game. Contrast that with the quiet joy of a morning where you owe nothing to anyone, where your time is entirely your own to spend wisely. A high-income slave is still a slave. The quality of the chains doesn't change the fact that you are not the master of your movements. When your break-even floor is low, the world opens up. You can take risks, start new ventures, or simply rest when your soul is tired. You don't need a Ferrari to be respected. You need the autonomy to live life on your own terms. That is the only respect worth having. The things you own end up owning you. Each possession requires maintenance in your own insurance, and your mental energy to protect and keep it safe from others. Sovereignty is the new wealth. Being the king of your own schedule is far more valuable than being the CEO of a company you hate. Ask yourself, if your income stopped today, how long could you maintain your current happiness? For most, the answer is only a few weeks. If you need 20,000 a month to feel okay, you are fragile. If you only need 2,000, you are practically invincible and free. We have been conditioned to fear simplicity, but simplicity is the shield that protects you from the volatility of the modern economic world today. Let go of the need to look successful. Start focusing on the reality of being free. The two are rarely found in the same place. Nature doesn't overcomplicate things. It grows where it can, takes what it needs, and exists without the need for external validation or expensive status. You are not your bank account. You are not your job title. You are the sum of the moments you were truly free to choose. Invest in your mind, not your driveway. A rich interior life requires very little capital but yields the highest returns on your time and energy. The decision to say no is the beginning of your real life. Every no to a luxury is a yes to your future freedom. Now, let us look in the practical strategy to lower that floor and reclaim the 10 years of retirement you are currently trading away. Here is the escape formula. It is mathematical, logical, and absolute. We must dismantle the cage brick by brick, starting with your fixed costs. Lowering your break-even floor is not about living in poverty. It is about ruthlessly eliminating the invisible costs that buy you absolutely no happiness. Every $1,000 you cut from your monthly expenses is equivalent to buying back 2 years of your life from the future labor market. Look at this gap. This is your freedom zone. The larger this space is, the faster you can retire and stop doing things for money. Much of what you pay for is just a status tax. You buy the brand name because you want people to think you are winning the game. Is that trophy really worth 5 years of your life? Is that car worth another 3 years of working 60 hours a week for someone? By halving your expenses, you double your savings rate. This doesn't just make you richer, it exponentially decreases the time required to reach total independence. The warrior doesn't spend, the warrior builds. Every dollar saved is a soldier working for you while you sleep, bringing in more wealth without effort. Who is more successful? The man earning 50,000 who spends 49, or the man earning 5,000 who only spends 2? The math is clear. Find your absolute minimum floor, the place where you are safe, healthy, and happy. Once you know that number, you are no longer a victim. A low floor makes life's obstacles easy to overcome. A high floor makes every small mistake a potential catastrophe that could end your career. If you keep your floor high, you are trading your 50s and 60s for a bigger house today. Is that a trade you really want? I would rather live in a smaller home and own my time 10 years earlier. Time is the only asset that never goes on sale again. Once you stop paying the status tax, you stop caring what others think. That is the moment your real life finally begins to take shape. Your goal should be to have your floor covered by passive income as soon as possible. That is the only true definition of being wealthy. Every expense you cut is a seed you plant for your future freedom. Don't eat your seeds today. Plant them for a better tomorrow. It isn't about deprivation. It's about optimization. It's about choosing the sky over the cage every single time you have the choice to spend. The formula is simple, but the discipline is rare. Most will choose the cage because it is comfortable. Will you be like most people? Now, let us compare two lives to see this formula in action. Meet person A and person B in their race toward true freedom. Person A and person B have the same talent and the same income, but their philosophies on life and money are worlds apart from each other. Person A immediately upgrades. He wants the world to know he has arrived. He takes out a massive loan for a lifestyle he barely enjoys. Person B keeps his lifestyle modest. He stays in his comfortable apartment and invests 60% of his income into assets that grow over time. Person A is stressed. His break-even floor is his $19,000. He is a high-income earner, but he is living paycheck to paycheck in style. Person B is calm. His floor is only $5,000. He has a massive surplus every month, which he uses to buy more freedom. Suddenly, the economy shifts. A recession hits, and both men see their income drop by 50%. The situation becomes a survival test. Person A panics. His $10,000 income can't cover his $19,000 expenses. He is drowning in his own luxury and debt. Person B smiles. His $10,000 income still covers his $5,000 floor twice over. He can survive for years without any work. The cage has collapsed on Person A. His status symbols are gone, and he is left with nothing but the debt he used to buy them. Person B uses the downturn as an opportunity to rest. He is not a slave to the market because he mastered his own floor first. This is the price of a high break-even floor. Chronic stress, high blood pressure, and a constant fear of the future that never goes away. This is the reward for discipline, peace of mind, time with family, and the ability to laugh when others are crying about the stock market. Which path are you on? Are you building a fragile castle on the sand, or are you constructing a solid fortress of financial resilience? At age 40, this difference is not just about money. It is about 10 years of life expectancy and the state of your mental health. Don't look at the car they drive. Look at their ability to survive a crisis. That is the only true metric of success in life. Freedom also means the ability to be generous. When you don't need much, you have so much more to give to the world around you. Person A is trapped for another decade. He is paying for the fun he had in his 30s with the blood and sweat of his 50s. Person B is exploring the world. He has retired early because he realized that a smaller life leads to a much bigger world of possibilities. The choice is yours. Every day, with every dollar you spend, you are choosing which version of the future you want to live in. Your 40s are a critical junction. It is your peak earning period, but it is also your last chance to escape the golden cage forever. Stop trading your life for things that don't love you back. That watch, that car, that house, they are all just cold, unfeeling objects in space. Don't wait until you are 60 feet to start living. By then, your health might be gone, and your energy will certainly be much lower than now. The strategy is simple. Lower your floor today. Start by cutting one major expense that exists only for your ego and social status. Escape is not about how much you earn. It is about how much you dare to leave behind. It is about the courage to be simple. Remember the formula. Remember the break-even floor. Remember that every dollar you save is a piece of your future that you own again. You have the power to change your life's trajectory right now. It starts with a single decision to value your time more than your toys. The sky is waiting for you, but you can't fly as long as you are clinging to the heavy bars of your own golden cage. The city will always try to sell you more. It will always tell you that you aren't enough yet. Do not believe the lies of commerce. Life is found in the small things, in the quiet mornings, the deep conversations, and the knowledge that you are finally your own master. The exit strategy is clear. It requires discipline, vision, and the willingness to be misunderstood by those who are still trapped in the race. Are you ready to walk away? Are you ready to reclaim the next 10 years of your life from the corporate machine that owns you? The choice is between a beautiful cage and a vast, uncertain sky. I chose the sky and I have never looked back with regret. It is time to wake up from the dream of consumption and start living the reality of contribution and true, unburdened freedom for yourself. Your freedom starts the moment you decide your floor is low enough that no one can buy your soul ever again for any price. Lower your floor, buy your time, live your life. This is the only formula for success that truly matters in the end of everything. Tomorrow is a new day. What will you choose? The cage or the sky? The answer will define the rest of your existence on Earth. Start your journey today. Visit our website to learn the full strategy for financial independence and reclaiming your life. Your future self will thank you.